The heat that rises within us, when unchecked, can consume not only our peace, but the very bridges we've built with others. It's in the quiet moments of reflection that we learn to tame the fire, not extinguish it. To acknowledge the storm inside is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our humanity. It's in understanding the tempest that we find the compass to navigate its fury. Sometimes the loudest cries are those that remain unspoken, echoing in the chambers of our hearts. Learning to listen to these whispers is the key to inner harmony. The weight of unspoken frustration can anchor us to the depths of despair. It's in the act of releasing, of articulating, that we find the buoyancy to rise again. Anger, like a powerful current, can sweep us away if we don't learn to swim against its tide. The journey is not about eliminating the current, but mastering our stroke. The tension that builds within us is a signal, a call to examine the foundations of our expectations. It's in questioning these foundations that we discover true resilience. To feel the sting of injustice is to feel deeply, to care passionately. The challenge lies in channeling this passion into constructive action, not destructive reaction. The echo of past hurts can reverberate through our present, distorting our perceptions. It's in the practice of forgiveness, of letting go, that we silence these echoes. The pressure of unmet needs can create fissures in our emotional landscape. It's in recognizing these needs and communicating them that we begin to mend the cracks. The art of emotional regulation is not about suppressing our feelings, but about understanding their language, their purpose, and their fleeting nature. When the world feels like it's pushing in, it's a reminder to create space within ourselves, to cultivate a sanctuary of calm amidst the chaos. The temptation to lash out is often a symptom of feeling unseen, unheard. It's in the pursuit of genuine connection that we find the antidote to isolation. The frustration of feeling powerless can breed resentment, but it's in reclaiming our agency, in taking small steps, that we regain control. The burden of carrying unresolved conflicts can weigh us down. It's in the courage to address these conflicts, to seek resolution, that we lighten our load. The impulse to blame others is a natural defense, but it's in taking responsibility for our own reactions that we unlock the door to personal growth. The discomfort of vulnerability can be overwhelming, but it's in embracing our vulnerability, in sharing our authentic selves, that we forge deeper bonds. The feeling of being overwhelmed is a call to simplify, to prioritize, to focus on what truly matters. It's in this clarity that we find peace. The struggle to control external circumstances can lead to inner turmoil. It's in focusing on our internal landscape, on our responses, that we find true power. The fear of being misunderstood can stifle our voices. It's in the bravery to express ourselves, to speak our truth, that we find our authentic voice. The pain of disappointment can be a catalyst for change, a prompt to reevaluate our expectations and redefine our path. The urge to retreat into isolation is a natural response to emotional pain. It's in seeking support, in reaching out, that we find healing. The tendency to judge ourselves harshly can amplify our suffering. It's in cultivating self-compassion, in treating ourselves with kindness, that we find solace. The feeling of being trapped in a cycle of negativity can be debilitating. It's in the conscious effort to shift our focus, to seek out positivity, that we break free. The weight of unmet expectations, both from ourselves and others, can be crushing. It's in learning to adjust these expectations, to find balance, that we find relief. The desire for control is often rooted in fear. It's in learning to surrender, to trust the process, that we find true freedom. The sting of betrayal can leave deep scars. It's in the journey of healing, of rebuilding trust, that we find strength. The frustration of feeling stuck can lead to stagnation. It's in the courage to take risks, to embrace change, that we find momentum. The feeling of being undervalued can erode our self-worth. It's in recognizing our own value, in setting boundaries, that we reclaim our dignity. The pressure to conform can stifle our individuality. It's in celebrating our uniqueness, in embracing our differences, that we find authenticity. The fear of failure can paralyze us. It's in reframing failure as a learning opportunity, as a stepping stone, that we find progress. The struggle to forgive can be a long and arduous process. It's in the willingness to let go, to release the burden, that we find peace. The feeling of being misunderstood can be isolating. It's in the effort to communicate clearly, to bridge the gap, that we find connection.